I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself.
Well, Razor and Albedo seem really busy recently.
Do you know how to get on top of the buildings here? If not, you can just wait down here and I'll take care of it.
So this is the kind of food you like. Oh, after I get back, I will have to study it properly.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
The role of a scout is to hunt down enemy troops, or fend off the enemy in side skirmishes away from the main battle. There aren't a whole lot of rules, which suits my style very well indeed.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
What do you have there?
If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless.
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you.
Do not seek to emulate the past, for there is no law that can suffice for all time. This is a lesson I must always bear in mind.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct.
The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Let's start with the details. What type of rocks do we have here?
The three cats that snuck out are Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Diona, you usually take care of them, so you should be quite familiar with these three, right?
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
But is it even...
This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Maragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
They use these beautified ways of describing their drinks. But drinking is drinking. It doesn't matter how you make it sound. Alcohol is still a terrible thing. But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Oh, whatever shall I do?
I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before. In which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember.
The texture of all the slime condensate after fully absorbing all the alcohol has become rich and dynamic.
It looks like I was still able to help those in need.
Lawrence! 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
Alright! Are you done mixing the drink?
Okay then. Once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus.
Fate